Hey beautiful people, so today we are going to learn how to make Thai red prawn curry. And as you can see, I've taken a grinder and I'm adding a few red chilies. We're adding Kashmiri red chilies here to get a good color. And now I'm going to add few red chilies, like the fresh ones, which are going to bring the heat to the recipe. And yeah, and you see, I've used stalks of coriander or cilantro. We don't have to use leaves here, it is only the stalks that we need to use. And this is galangal. This is a very important ingredient that will add that fresh flavor to the recipe. And I'm adding few shallots to it. Again, if you don't have shallots, you can replace it with onion, but shallots better. These are the stalks of the lemongrass. So just the end part, I've just taken a few stalks here. So that this is also going to add very fresh flavor to the recipe. And I'm adding, a few lemon leaves. As you can see, I'm just tearing it apart and then I'm adding it to the, to the mixture. The reason I'm tearing it apart is, so that it gets more flavorful. And I'm gonna be adding now some basil leaves. So yeah, you just tear them apart as well and you add it to your grinder or a mixer. And as you can see, this is the kind of paste that we've got. So this is our red Thai curry paste. This paste is too much. You just need to use 2 spoons of it. This is the consistency that we need. And for the, you can freeze the remaining paste to again make another batch of, Thai red curry. So yeah, now we've taken a pot on the induction and I'm just adding 2 spoons of our paste. And as you can see, the heat is not on. You just leave, you need to just leave it off for now. I'll let you know when we, need to switch it on. And then we are adding some coconut milk. So now the coconut milk that I've used here is of a good brand. Be careful about choosing your coconut milk because that's going to determine the flavor of your dish. So it is very important to choose good quality coconut milk. And as you can see, we are giving it a good mix. And guys, the quantity of the ingredients would be mentioned in the description box for you guys to have a reference. Here I'm not mentioning any specific quantity for all the ingredients as such. So once it is mixed, I switched on the heat and now I'm going to be adding approximately 2 teaspoons of fish sauce. And if you do not have fish sauce, you can replace it with soy sauce, but both the sauces are gonna get give you a good flavor. I'm adding like some sugar and to kind of balance out the flavor because red chilies bring out a lot of heat. Now I'm adding zucchini. You can be experimental with vegetables as much as you can, as much as you want. I would say you can add mushrooms, you can add broccolis, you can add whatever vegetables you like. But I'm just keeping it to some red bell peppers and some zucchini for now. um, you can make this dish into a complete veg dish also, guys. You can just skip the prawns. And I'm just adding Thai brinjal. Again, Thai brinjal are something which is not, it is something that's not easily available. So you can skip it if you do not have it. So it's completely fine. You can skip it, give it a good mix now, and let it cook. And yeah, and then even you can replace prawns with chicken, just that the cooking time will increase here. So you can make a Thai chicken curry. Now I'm adding salt. As you can see, I've added little salt here because I've already added the salt in the past. And I prefer adding salt little by little. So yeah, I'm adding some water and bringing it to a little boil. So as you can see, like little bubbles are coming up here, and I've added some deveined prawns. So yeah, you can leave the prawns with the tails on, but I have like totally cleaned the prawns. I've removed the tails and I've deveined them, and I'm adding it to my dish. So prawns don't take much time to cook. That's why I added vegetables first, and then I added prawns because I feel vegetables would take more time than prawns. I usually don't like to cook my prawns too much because it gets rubbery and it loses the taste. So it's better to have, like normally cooked prawns instead of cooking them too much. So now we just let it boil, and it's me again adjusting the salt. So I honestly feel if the salt is too much, it's very little that you can do to improve the flavor, but if salt is less, you can keep adding it, right? So I see how it goes, and then I add my salt little by little into the recipe. That's how I do it. Now it is totally your preference, the way you would want to do it. So we are giving it a good mix, and you saw that it was bubbling up a bit, and we let it boil. Let one full boil to happen. So this, as you can see, it just got it is just boiling up, and we are almost done with it now. As you can see, and you will just check whether our veggies are cooked, whether our prawn is cooked. If you are using chicken, you may need you'll need more time to cook. And if you are using chicken, you can use the thigh pieces, like the boneless thigh pieces, because that is something that is going to give a good I would say texture to the whole recipe. So our curry is ready. Now we are adding basil leaves. This is just at the end after switching off the heat, and give it a good mix. This will give a good, very nice flavorful aroma. So this is a very rich, creamy recipe, I would say. And did you guys notice that we did not use any oil? Like, can you imagine something without oil here? So this, I'm so excited that we I've put together a curry, and this requires no oil, and you can serve it with steamed rice. And thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy the recipe. Do give it a try and see how you like it. So yeah, and subscribe to my channel, like, share, and comment. Let me know how it works for you all. Thank you so much. Take care, guys. Bye.